I'd like to call this meeting order, Struthers City Council, Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, 7 p.m. Clerk, call the roll.
Yes, Mr. Ballack?
Here.
Mr. Bays?
Here.
Mr. Beagley?
Here.
Mr. Burnside?
Here.
Mr. Deegan is absent. Mrs. Goman?
Here.
Ms. Pinkley?
Here.
President Patrick?
Here, please stand for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, at this time, we need a motion to excuse Bob from tonight's meeting.
Make a motion?
Second.
Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Okay. Need a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the first regular meeting dated Wednesday, January 11th, 2026, except prepared by the clerk.
Make a motion?
Second.
Megan seconds that.
Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Communications, 2 pieces.
Yes. Number 1, letter received February 12, 2026 from the City of Struthers Fire Chief Michael Agnon regarding retirement. And number 2, Mayor's report dated Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, submitted by Mayor Captain Chacon Miller.
Okay, Council, you heard the reading of the communication. Need a motion to receive and file. Ricky makes a motion.
Make a motion.
Dallas seconds that.
Yes. Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Okay. Mayor's report. Mayor, you read your report and caucus. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, thank you.
Questions, comments for our mayor? Report of standing committees.
I'd like to call a community development meeting for March 4th at 6 p.m.
Any other committees?
And finance and legislation to go over pending legislation to follow that meeting.
Okay. Okay, anyone wishing to address council on legislation only at this time, you're welcome to do so by coming up to the podium, state your name and address for the record. This is on legislation only at this time. If not, okay, Megan, we'll start with number 1.
Number 1, an ordinance creating section 305.13 of the codified ordinances of the City of Struthers requiring any person or entity performing construction or work within the city that necessitates the blocking or closing of certain streets to notify the Safety Service Director that the construction or the work is to be performed and to comply with any and all requirements that the Safety Service Director determines to be necessary in declaring an emergency.
Okay, council, you heard the reading of the ordinance. Need a motion to suspend the rules of council, place the ordinance up for passage.
Make a
Dallas
motion.
makes a motion.
Second.
Megan seconds that.
Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Questions or comments? Motion passes, read.
Passes red.
Second.
Yes. Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, a resolution authorizing the auditor to request and receive the advanced distribution of real property tax collections from the Mahoney County Auditor for the calendar year 2026 and declaring an emergency.
Okay, council, you heard the reading of the resolution. Need a motion to suspend the rules of council and place the resolution up for passage. Bob makes a motion,
I'll second.
and Lori seconds that.
Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Questions, comments under suspension? Need a motion to pass as read.
Passes red.
Second.
Mr. Ballack?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3, it's a first reading, an ordinance authorizing the mayor and safety service director to enter into a contract with Republic Services for trash hauling services for the City of Struthers residents.
Okay, council, need a motion to pass this as second reading. Gallus makes a motion.
Motion?
I'll
Ricky seconds that.
Mr.
Second.
Malley?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goodman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4, it's a first reading, a resolution to send Megan R. Shorthouse, the clerk of council, to public records training and making the clerk the designee representing all members of Struthers City Council and president of council.
Okay, council need a motion to send us to a second reading. Gloria
Make
makes a
motion.
motion. Gallus seconds that.
Mr. Malley?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley?
Yes.
Okay, unfinished business. New business. Report of our law director. John, do you have anything for?
I do not.
Questions, comments for our law director? Our safety director is absent. Okay, now we'll go into addressing the council. If there's anyone in the audience who wishes to address council, you're welcome to do so by coming up to the podium, state your name and address for the record.
My name is Sharon Reagan, R-A-G-A-N. I live at 198 Hamilton Boulevard, Struthers. I have a concern, and I know I've talked to Kat about this on several occasions, but I know there's a revised Ohio Code 3780.25 with a repealed legislation on the growth of marijuana in the city. And that entails growing cannabis in secured closet, greenhouse, other enclosed area, in or on the grounds of residence that prevents access by individuals less than 21 years of age. It needs to be not visible by normal unaided vision from a public space. They're saying it should be enclosed in a locked area such as a basement or secured room. Manage odor like the strong skunky smell of flowering plants that can disturb neighbors, and to stop children and pets from accessing plants. So for the past 2 years, the neighbor next to me, it's been a horrendous situation at my home. They have been growing plants. I know there's only 6. At first it started out without a fence, and so I called the city, and I don't know if the county or state got involved because they were served papers and they had to put a fence up. I believe they're beginning to grow the plants again because there's a light going on in that garage at all times, but the smell makes it impossible for me 5 months out of the year, the last 2 years, for me to have my grandchildren there. My pregnant daughter-in-law was there getting sick. My swimming pool, I can't open my windows, my doors, the smell reeks into the house. And I do have an order of protection from them from a couple years ago that's still in place. I can't go over there and ask them to not grow the plants or to do something or to secure them because the man tried to hit me, attack me, and I have an order of protection. So I don't know what else I can do about this except move. I've been there for 15 years, 16 years. I'm there by myself. I just don't know what to do anymore, so I just wanted to see if I could talk to you on council and see if we can do something about, at least to me, putting a fence around is not enclosing. Last year the plants were high enough that if I won't go on the property, they have cameras all over me. We could literally reach over a 6-foot fence. It's wooden. It's not like you can't see through it. But if you're on Runge, you can see that. You can see the plants from there. You can see the fence. And if you walk down the street in the summer, the smell, it's not just somebody, I know they use it for medical marijuana. I know neighbors smoke, and I know that it's the law is okay to do that.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Sharon.
Sharon, are they doing it in the garage? Because you said there were lights, so if they were doing it in the backyard, that's just...
No, right now they're growing them, I believe,
accepting that as enclosed, correct? John?
I don't really
So-
remember that.
I don't remember talking about that here, but it's always been my understanding that, as long, if it doesn't have a top, it doesn't need to have a top line, if that's, you know, the point.
Well, and again, I noticed from what you read that it said it couldn't be accessible to children or animals, so a fence would suffice that,
Correct.
correct? So by ordinance, there's really not a lot for us to do in this situation.
Well, except the odor.
Well, it's the odor that you mentioned.
That's,
No, I
that's
mean,
a
that's,
total, I'm telling you, if you, you can come to my
I
house,
could
you
imagine.
can come to a party, but you would not be able to sit in my, I can't go on my deck, my house, it's a ranch, but you walk up 4 steps of that. I can't sit on that deck, I have a basketball court, I can't even bring the kids, they don't even bring their grandkids that whole time, that growing season's going on, when they, that call's going on, when they take it into their garage and work on it for weeks and weeks and weeks. It reeks. I don't even know how they get into their car or don't just, their bodies don't reek from it. It's
I
horrendous.
do.
And it does, and they're pretty clean people, but when I look at this is why I'm kind of, questioning this. When it says enclosed lock area as a basement secured, and every example here is like an enclosed greenhouse, closet, basement. To me, that wouldn't be an open area.
Yeah,
And
doesn't sound like it.
if I
Read
wanted
that
to,
Whole thing, though, I think it kind of
Can I
specified
see,
in there.
can I
that
take a
fence-
picture of that?
Is that
please?
Ohio
I kind
revised
of
code?
have, like, it's
That's
all
okay.
messy.
It's okay.
I'll take a picture of it. We've been working with this for the last couple of years. We talked to John, we talked to Captain Cost, he met with the task force, so we've been over this quite a few
But
times.
there's nothing out of,
From what we understand, I don't think there's anything
okay.
according to the task force. But I feel her, I've talked to her all the time.
Sure.
And I've spoken, I know a lot, I've worked in the city and school system, I see a lot of policemen and stuff. And when I've even spoken to the sheriff, they said it's up to the city to make, they have an ordinance with my city. I looked up, like when I was doing a little bit of research on that to see what city or what they all say, but everything's about the same. And to me, enclosed is like, a box.
I feel like it should be enclosed from the smell. That's my opinion. I mean,
Yeah,
there's,
but
I
But
don't know.
if you're allowed to grow it outside, though, why, I
Yeah,
don't.
and,
But a greenhouse, I mean, that's
From-
kind of enclosed.
and from what she's saying right now, though, it reeks now and it's in the garage.
It's not reaping yet, but right now, they're just starting to grow it. Once it grows outside, and then they start harvesting it and put it in the garage. As those blooms get bigger and bigger, I mean, I couldn't believe that, when they show pot plants on, believe it
Oh,
or
no,
not,
they're big.
they're
Our
small,
neighbors-
like these little things. These things are like trees.
They're outside, is what I
Yeah.
understand, because I have the same thing in our neighborhood, to be honest with you.
I don't
So
even know
that
what it
just
is.
smells on its own, not,
It's horrible.
not
And-
them
and that would be
smoking,
think of a-
nuisance.
Lori, think of a lilac. Think of when it's sitting.
lilac bushes though.
Well, I'm just saying, that's opinion. However,
Yes, that's my
a
favorite.
lilac
Some
bush,
people say cannabis, they like cannabis too.
yeah, smells in the same regard. So you're splitting hairs with odor from one and odor from another.
What I could tell you is, I'm 99% sure that the General Assembly passed a bill recently, and I think it goes into effect next week, or next month. And I believe it repeals all of those marijuana laws. Now, what it's being replaced with, I don't know right now, I'd have to look into that. But I'm 99% sure that code section that you cited is gonna be repealed effective next month.
Well, it says homegrown, I just think
So
that-
John, you're saying you recommended to give this a month before we take any kind of action or look at it?
Yeah, I mean, we could start talking about it, and I'll look into what this, because when I go and I look at it right now, it's 3780 what?
3780.29. I thought they were gonna.
So it says
say that was
repealed
partial.
effective March 20th, 2026 by Senate Bill 56. That's really all I have right now.
I don't.
so then she would have, what she has is the repealed.
No, not till
No,
March.
No, it's
No,
repealed.
but
Until
I think
March.
I had the
Oh, it is
information.
repealed.
It
As
says
of that
repealed
date.
effective
That's the
March
ordinance
20th,
itself, right?
2026.
It's not repealed yet.
But it will be in 20 days, so there's no reason.
But I don't know what they're replacing, I don't know if
This says
These are the-
effective 3/2026.
Oh, she says that's the
Why don't,
replacement.
Repeal effective.
Does that go into effect in March?
March 20th.
Correct.
Yes.
They're all being repealed,
Replacement
every
of
single,
law 56 replaces the voter approved issue shifting control to individual candidates. Homegrown yes,
no, that's what the
penalties,
repealing goes into.
qualifications, prohibited, blah, blah, blah. But I went with what I believe, I could be mistaken, what the new law is going to be. What I've asked you or told you about, I believe, that's why I came here, because I knew the old one, and I thought with this being a little, there were more pieces of what enclosed meant to me is not an open area. It looks more like it has to be a garage,
Green.
greenhouse,
I mean, I
closet
would,
like that.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't be willing to change anything based on the fact that you can grow, this is legal. It's now legal to grow outside.
6 plants.
6 plants. That's what that's what the
Up to 12.
legality
Up to
states.
12 now?
So I guess now we're going after odor from one thing and we're drawing an opinion on it. That's what I'm saying. It's just as arbitrary as saying, you have lilac bushes, I have to smell them all day at my house. It's just as arbitrary.
For like 2 weeks.
But there's other plants that are the exact same way that smell half of the time.
I don't think they smell that bad.
Well, again, whether they smell or not, smell bad or not, is your opinion.
Yeah.
You are drawing an opinion on what you like. You like lilac, you don't like the smell of marijuana, so now
Right.
marijuana is legal and it is legal to grow, but you're saying, no, it's not because we don't want to smell that. But we like lilacs, so go ahead and grow those, even though they're both a plant and they're both legal to grow. I'm not going to be on board.
This says odor management.
Yeah,
Manage
well,
the strong skunky smell of flowering plants which can
To
disturb
what John
neighbors.
said, though, that's also repealed
Well,
in 20.
so in other words, if somebody has another
That
plant,
is not what he is saying.
No, what I'm saying is, if they're saying it's repealed, repeal means it's going away. So and I know what you're looking at, I'm looking at them right here on my phone. And it says repealed effective March 20th, 2026. And again, I want to make sure, it was, the statute itself went into effect December 7th, 2023. If you look at, I don't know what,
Everything. I'd have to go back.
But
and
there's
look
no
at it.
reason
Like,
to
did
let me
you-
try to
I
judge
think
or
it's
do
in
anything on it if it's repealed now.
So these
We're
ones are
gonna
gonna
come
go
up with
away.
new ones in 20 days. Wait and
Right.
see what they come up
Yeah,
with,
what it
and
says.
then we'll go from there.
I thought they were like, when they did it, they revised it and made some changes, but not totally did away with it.
so it says repealed effective March
So you
20th.
do get
This, that you're reading, was all passed, it
Which
goes
is
down to the
different
bottom,
because
it was
there is an
passed December 7th, 2021.
that
Hey, John,
that
why don't you, so we can wrap this up, why don't you, have it come to your office one day and
Sure.
have further discussion on it?
Being taken over by Division of Cannabis, so if you listen here,
I don't know that.
these are the aspects of the change, right here. So this Division of Cannabis Council right here
Based on opinion.
is now replacing
You know
the
what I
Senate
mean?
bill
Right.
like you
But
said.
as far as what that's,
But these are
No,
the.
I would be, I would
Okay, I'm gonna advise you to further discussion with John now that you started the conversation,
I
okay?
can't stand
It's time
Yeah.
goes on.
And
All
I
right.
used to smoke, but.
Thank you. Is there anyone else wishing to address council? If not, just, next Wednesday, March
Well,
4th.
if it can be
we got
enclosed, we're
community
gonna close
development
it.
At 6 o'clock, and following is finance and legislation, and next Saturday, March 7th, is the fireman spaghetti dinner. Anything else?
No, sir.
You should need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second. Second that.
Second.
Oh, hold on a second. Mr. Bellick? Yes. Mr. Bayes?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Bernstein? Mrs. Goman? Ms. Pingley?
Okay.